Hello everybody, welcome back to my channel. Tonight we are going to be doing a Reiki healing session for universal healing for the collective energy, whether that's for the physical, mental, emotional, spiritual, as well as giving you mind, body, and soul some healing. This Reiki goes beyond space and time, so you can come back to this video as many times as you need to for this healing session. The Reiki is activated, so all you have to do for this healing session to work for you tonight is to consent to this healing and sit back and relax. I'm going to be using some crystals as well as the intuitive healing, asking the collective subconscious exactly what you need for healing tonight. Giving you a gentle Reiki massage. With each breath that you take, you are feeling more relaxed, more centered, more at peace, more calm. Good. So I'm back in the first room that I started filming in. I am going to start filming in here now because it's just easier for me to film in here. The other room is where my Reiki studio is, but it's in the front of the house, and I constantly have to keep pausing the video if there are sounds in the front of the house, which there always are sounds. People getting in their car, people have their music on, people talking on the phone, and I'm in the back of the house now, and the only thing that we are going to hear is the trains. And you hear the trains a lot more clearly in the back of the house than you do in the front of the house. So, hopefully we get some train noises tonight. So I have to set up the film setting, but I have some vibey lights on for you tonight. I have some purples, but they may appear blue. Telling any negative energy to go to the light now, where it belongs. Deep sighs, deep breaths, yawns, those are all signs of energy shifts. So if you experience those, just know that is a sign of a beautiful energy shift. Good. Deep breaths. I'm going to go ahead and ask through the intuitive healing, where I have all of the beautiful intentions and emotions and belief systems. I'm going to be asking what needs to be served for the collective's highest good for universal healing, and see what comes up in this session. Okay, so we are removing the emotion of despair. Despair came up twice. So despair is where the feeling that tomorrow is going to be the same as today, especially if we're feeling really hopeless or anxious or, low, vibrational, depressed, sad. We may feel that tomorrow is not going to have any relief and that tomorrow is just going to be the same as today. So we are releasing that emotion of despair, and I'm going to hold the left side under your ribs and the solar plexus, and we are releasing the emotion of despair for increased vitality, optimal health, and happiness. If you can't see my hands, just know that you are receiving the Reiki, you are receiving the intuitive healing. Reiki is also coming out from my eyes. There's that energy shift. Deep breaths. Feel that relaxation wash over you. There we go. That's good. Feeling a lot lighter now in our bodies, but also in the mind. Feeling that weight being lifted from you. Lots of warmth coming from my hands, which just means that the energy flow is giving you exactly what you need, exactly what the collective needs. Good, good, good. To the light, telling that despair to go to the light now. There we go. Lots of warmth. Let's see what else that comes up. We are releasing the emotion of grief from that heart chakra. Then I want to get my quartz wand out. The crystal wand has green aventurine for the heart chakra. I don't know how well you can see it. If you are interested in where I got this crystal, it is from Luna Gem. They sponsored my last video. You can use Michael15 to get 15% off your order. They have pendulums, crystals, crystal jewelry like these. I didn't get this from Luna Gem. I got this from Karma and Luck, but they have charm bracelets, so much stuff on that site. Use Michael15, get 15% off. If you're interested in this crystal wand, you can get it the same exact wand. But I want to use this crystal for the green aventurine for that heart chakra. And we're going to be releasing the emotion of grief, holding that heart region, holding the lung area region, because we are in the metal element. We are releasing the emotion of grief for increased support and protection. Those words seem good. It's interesting that grief comes up because I've been thinking about my lost loved ones a lot recently, especially today. It's almost as if I woke up and my departed loved ones were on my mind, and it was almost as if I was dreaming about them, but I did not remember my dreams from last night. I usually don't. So grief comes and it goes. Days or months go by, years can go by, and you can feel fine, and then you may just feel a sense of grief or sadness or loss, or it may just be that feeling of, I will never see that person ever again in this lifetime. And if you feel those emotions or resonate with any of that I just said, what usually helps me is the fact that I know that connection was never, the connection is not lost. If anything, the connection has gotten deeper because I believe that they are watching you from the other side, protecting you. And there are signs all around you that they are there for you. So if that resonates with you, just know that we are releasing that grief. There we go, telling that to go to the light now. There we go. Here we go, deep breaths. Feeling very relaxed, very sleepy right now. Eyes may feel heavier than they did when we first started. Embrace that stillness now. What's coming up for me is that the grief is subsiding, or it's becoming more manageable, a little bit more digestible. Let's see what else that comes up. Lots of emotions. Let's see which emotion this is. Okay, panic. So we're releasing the emotion of panic from, I'm going to hold the heart and the small intestines. We are in the fire element now. This healing modality uses the Chinese 5-element theory. So if you know anything about that, we are in the fire element. Panic does not mean that you are panicking now or that you have a panic sensation. It could be stored panic from past traumas or events. Or you could feel a little bit panicky or flight or fight. So we're releasing that. We are releasing panic for increased relaxation, activating that parasympathetic nervous system. That was a big energy shift and a very quick one. A couple more deep breaths. Good, good, good. I feel lots of energy in my crown chakra, or my third eye chakra. And I don't know if that's me tapping into the collective energy, or I don't know if that's my energy today. Yeah, embrace that stillness. Go to the light now, where it belongs. I'm going to get the Quartz wand as well as my selenite wand. These are both Reiki imbued. This has the intention imbued with of healing, and this is cleansing. Go to the light. Go to the light. Go to the light. Doesn't that feel so much better? Go to the light. Let's see what else. A fire element again. Let's see. Okay, so we are releasing a future thought from the cortex, which is right here. So that's probably why my third eye chakra region is so tingly right now, tapping into the collective. So a future thought, what's coming up for me in this intuitive healing for the collective is that rumination of a future thought, and we are releasing that from the cortex. And now I'm going to ask what the future thought is associated with. Okay. Overwhelm. Okay, so we have overwhelm and we have future thought. We're overwhelmed with future thoughts. Let's see what it pertains to. Addiction came up. Now, addiction could be like an actual physical addiction. shopping, gambling, anything, right? Or it could be future, an addiction over our thoughts. So it might not necessarily be really logical, or there might not be anything pressing for us to worry about. But even if there is not something for us to worry about in the future, we are so, we're stuck in this continuous cycle where we overwhelm ourselves with future thoughts. We try to, how do I say this? We just try to find something in the future to be worried and overwhelmed about. And what's coming up for me is that is a coping mechanism, a safety mechanism from the past. It is coming up for childhood for me. And we were conditioned to think in that way because we may have been in an unsafe environment where we constantly had to think 10 steps ahead. We always had to be on the lookout for potential threats. So if that resonates with you, that's what we're releasing. If it doesn't resonate with you, you're still receiving the Reiki and intuitive healing, and we are still releasing that. I do offer personalized sessions to work with you on a one-on-one basis. I'd love to work with you. So let's release the future thought from the cortex. And let's see how I want to release this. Let's get rid of the addiction of it first. Because what's coming up to me is that this is a cycle, a perpetuated cycle. It is an addiction to thoughts, addictions to feelings, addiction to negative thoughts, negative feelings, rumination. So let's release that addiction, holding the heart center in the back of the neck. We are releasing the spirit of addiction for increased tranquility and peace. Let me know in the comment section below if you resonate with what I'm saying. Intense energy shift, feeling very relaxed, very centered, very much at peace. And with each breath that you take, you are feeling more relaxed, more centered, more at peace. Big energy shift. Good job, good job, good job. Good job. When I do those deep breaths, when I make heavy sighs, if I yawn, that's a sign for me that the collective energy shift. Go to the light. Okay, now I'm going to remove the emotion of overwhelm from the mind, and we are releasing a future thought from the cortex simultaneously, holding the forehead and the back of the head. Yeah, feeling that energy in that cortex now. Good. If you're getting chills, go to the light. Just tell that to go to the light. If you're getting chills, just know that that's energy running through your body. That is a good sign. Good. Go to the light. And I want to release some more energy from that cortex, releasing those future thoughts just even more. Doing some energy plucking with the quartz wand. Go to the light. 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 Good, good, good. You're doing great. Let's do one more and see what comes up. And the fire element again, lots of fiery energy. Interesting. So I think this is the first time that this has ever come up, but life acceptance. So when we look at life acceptance, it allows to accept what is, release any kind of denial, whether that is subconscious or conscious, and just accepting the present for what it is and for not what it isn't. So in the sense of not dwelling over what isn't working or how it could be, just instilling that acceptance for the life in the present moment. And I want to instill a sense of gratitude as well, because when we can seek the gratitude and identify the gratitude, even if that's one thing, gratitude can be very, very contagious. And then we'll find more things to be grateful for. So, to instill this life acceptance, I'm going to hold the forehead and the back of the head. And we are aligning to life acceptance for acceptance, wisdom, and contentness. Satisfaction. Good. Good, good, good. Very, very sleepy. Eyes feeling heavier. We are tapping into the parasympathetic nervous system, the rest and digest. sealing up your body and your auric field, allowing you to soak up all of these positive energies and intentions that we created for you in this space today. Holding your legs and feet to ground you now into this present moment, feeling lots of weight lifted off the collective shoulders, feeling a deep sense of relief, a sense of calming energy, acceptance. Thank you so much for joining me in this session. And most importantly, I would like you to thank yourself for taking the time for your own inner healing and self-discovery. Thank you so much, and I will see you guys in the next video.